In today's video, I'll be solving simultaneous equations using elimination method. Let's talk about simultaneous equation. In the previous video I made, we solved simultaneous equation using substitution method. We explained in that video that to solve simultaneous equation, you have to make either x or y, solve the formula first and substitute it into the next equation. Today we'll be using elimination method to solve the same simultaneous equation. Here the aim is to make the coefficient of x or y the same in the both equation. Let's take for example, if you want to eliminate x, you make the coefficient of x to be the same. If you want to make y or eliminate y, you have to make the coefficient of y the same. So let's solve. Solution. Here x, the coefficient of y here is the same, so we don't need to stress ourselves. So let's solve. Here is x minus y, x plus y, and here is 3x minus y. This is equal to 7 and this is equal to 5. So the coefficients are the same, so we add, because it's addition that can eliminate this. So when we add, this will give you 4x and this will give you minus 0 equal, this will give you 12. So here x equal to 12 over 4. This is equal to 3. We have eliminated y, so we have to and found the value of x. So let's substitute 3 for x. You can do that either in equation 1 or equation 2. So here I'll choose equation 1. In equation 1, so that I'll have 3 plus y equal 7. From here I'll have y equal 7 minus 3. So y equal to 4. So finally we'll have that x equal to 3 and y equal to 4. We have solved that using elimination method. You can also check that using substitution method. So example 2. Example 2. Let's say we have 4x minus y equal 11, and I have 5x plus 2y equal 4. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Solution. I explained earlier that the aim is to make the coefficient of, if it is x you want it, the coefficient of x must be the same. If it's y you want to eliminate, you have to make the coefficient of y the same. So here I want to eliminate x, so let's do that. And to eliminate that, I'll have to multiply with a number to give me the same. So here I'll say, for equation 1, I'll say multiply equation 1 by the coefficient of what, x in equation 2 by 5, and multiply equation 2 by 4. So when I do that, I'll have, if I multiply by 5, I'll have 5 with multiply, you will get 5 times 4 is 20x. 5 times minus y is minus 5y, equal 5 times 11 is 55. And then I multiply by 4 times. I'll have 4 times 5 is 20x. 4 times 2 is plus 8y, and 4 times 4 is 16. Here I don't need to add, because if I add here, I don't need to add, because if I add it will not eliminate. So the only way to eliminate it is by subtraction. So when I put the negative sign here, so this will subtract. So this will give you 0. This will give you minus 5y minus 8y will give you minus 13. You have 13y equal 55 minus 16 is 39. So y equal 39 all over minus 13. So y equal minus 3. So we have gotten the value of y. So let's substitute. Let's solve for x. Substitute minus 3 for y in any of the equation. I will choose equation 1. So if I choose equation 1, I'm going to have 4x minus into minus 3 equal 11. So we give us minus here, and there is minus 3. So this will give you 4x plus 3 equal 11. So I have 4x equal 11 minus 3. So I have 4x equal 8. 11 minus 3 is 8. So I have x, divide both sides by 4, x equal to 8 over 4. Therefore, x equal to 2. Lastly, I'll have x equal to 2 and y equal to minus 3. You can solve another example. Let's try another example of this form. Example 3. Example 3, let's assume we have 3p minus q equals 6. Let's call this equation 1. You have 2p plus 3p equals 4. Equation 2. Do well to pause the video to try to solve it on your own. Let's see whether you will get the same thing. Solution. We assume that here I always want to make the first one. So that's the formula. I want to eliminate the first one. So let's solve by elimination. Don't forget. So we'll multiply equation 1 by the coefficient of p in equation 2. Multiply equation 2 by the coefficient of p in equation 1. So let's multiply equation 1 by coefficient of p in equation 2 is 2 by 2, and multiply equation 2 by 3. The coefficient of p in equation 1 is 3. So this will give you the same number for you to eliminate. So when we do that, you have 2 times will give you 6p 2 times 3 is 6, minus 2 times q will give you minus 2q, equal to 2 times 6 is what? 12. And here we'll be multiplying by 3. 3 will multiply, will give you 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 times 3 is 9. 9q equal 3 times 4 is 12. Here these are announced the same. We can now eliminate by a minus sign, by subtracting. When we subtract, we're going to have 0 plus, no, it's minus. We give you minus 9 minus 2 minus 9 is minus 11. Minus 11, sorry, minus 2 minus 9 is minus 11q, equal 12 minus 12 is 0. Therefore q is equal to 0. So substitute substitute 0 for q in equation 1. I substitute in equation 1, you can substitute in equation 2. I'm going to have 3p minus 0 equal 6. So I have 3p equal to 6. Therefore, divide both sides by 3. I'll have p equals to 6 over 3. P is equal to 2. And therefore p equal to 2 and q equal to 0. If you're having challenges, go back to the video and watch it, like it and share it for your friends.